Alright, it's time for a Evelynn game. I will be playing this one against a Shyvana here with plus the attack. I'm assuming that's gonna be the Shojin Leanderies build Shyvana. I see those most commonly. But that is assuming what I'm facing here. I will be starting on Raptors in this situation, I think. This way I can transition probably the most likely gank the mid situation early without Ahri ult should be okay. Top lane after I finish is possible but unlikely. I just out of base can play bot side with the respawn of the wolves and the gromp to then go for that gank there perhaps. Think starting Raptors, giving my lanes the time to just, you know, not leash, do whatever they want. They didn't really have to leash in the first place, but that seems like the most logical way to go, really. So that's what we'll be doing. I do have to make sure that if I start Raptors, I'm going to catch the 4-minute respawn of my Raptors as well. That's quite important. Gotta do the Krugs first for the better respawn on this as well, because then if you come back to your Raptors at 4 minutes, your Krugs will be up next. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait more than 20 seconds for your Krugs to spawn, basically, when you're doing red buff. Let's my this thing. That is a little bit awkward. I'll wait like a second here to get my E to get the max HP damage thing back from it. Does a bit more. Right, Shyvana's not going to invade me, that's for sure. Got the ward on the bot side to cover it as well. This is kind of the way I expected the lanes to go, as you can see. Like, Malphite will be under his turret, so ungankable. Bot lane is most likely going to get the shove because Smolder is extremely weak and Shaco doesn't really do anything for the lane. And then you have Ahri range advantaging mid lane, so that Ahri gets the push. And as you can see, the mid gank transition towards the next Raptor spawn is going to be the most ideal gank situation. So this is kind of exactly how I expected these lanes to turn out. And why I started Raptors, because that transitions me for the easiest mid gank while having the highest jungle efficiency. Elo of this game, by the way, we're talking like Emerald 1, Diamond 4 MMR. So you are aware of that as well, I suppose. I forgot to mention that. Shyvana's over here. Did just smite her blue buff for a bit of delay. Okay, mid is now bouncing backwards. Ahri is putting a bit less pressure out than I expected. She lost a trade early, I think, as she lost maybe to a turret shield or something that I didn't see. Little bit too early. Shyvana's definitely rotating for this. I think. Right? Shyvana? I have to wait. Like, doing Scuttle is kind of out of the question here, because the Shyvana path to, like, look to rotate for the gank pretty quickly.
Let your guard down.
Oh boy. That is rough, actually. He still had flash, but didn't use it. Okay. Ahri still had flash, apparently, as well. I'm just gonna shove out the wave here real quick. So he gets this into the turret and he can be chill. That's unfortunate. That was a close one. That was a very close one. I need to catch the 4 minutes here. Shyvana's going to be bot side. I think the Yone could have had the Ahri. He just needed to go flash auto attack and he would have had him, most likely. So that's a tiny bit sad, but what can I do? Maybe I should have just flashed on Ahri in the first place and just tried to execute the Ahri instead of trying to do damage to the Shyvana, which might have been a mistake on my part. My bot lane just died to that gank though. That's unfortunate as well. Wolves will be spawning in about 15 seconds here. I need to clear this and reset. Out of base, I can do Wolves into Gromp into a gank mid again, perhaps, if she doesn't have flash now. Could be possible here. There is definitely a chance that Shyvana just goes straight like Dragon or something here. Or like Void Grubs. Take these. Actually gonna switch those now, because after 6, the Sweeping Trink is kind of pointless. If I can afford Sorks early, I generally tend to get them. I could have gone like AP with like Dark Seal and stuff there, but I like the Sorks buy quite a bit. Gives extra magic pen for damage, and the movement speed is also clear speed basically, so. It does have a little bit less damage to camps, but more damage to like champions with that magic penetration. Okay, so we're gonna have to... There she is, damn it. I kind of should have pinged faster. I don't think I get to make bot lane here at all. I think I'm just dead. You need to run. Like, she's not running right now.
They love to watch me.
Not running there is quite sad. Is this warded?
Come on, touch me.
Is my Yone gonna, like, do anything at all?
Just looking.
That is unlucky. If you want to do this, I will need assistance, though, then, my boy Yone. Dude, the fact that he's now mid after he pinged me starting the dragon is completely grief. Can I get my team to assist me on this situation, please? Are you serious, Yone? This is not good. Dude. At least our jungler is dead, but my Yone only now shows up. This is like the worst crime of a move he could have ever made. Because he is the one that prioritized ping the dragon and then AFK'd mid afterwards. Which is kind of brutal. I need to focus on this. That is, like, I don't understand that one. That's very brutal for us. He just pings dragon and then proceeds to just hard AFK mid lane. That's crazy. That is unfortunate. That could have actually been a really good play, but he needed to just be there, and he instead went to AFK a mid wave. The only reason they are in between there is because of the delay. He had the priority rotation, he had the time, and then he decided to walk backwards and then waste that time he had. Which is just simply bad, unfortunately. I can't help you here, buddy. I need to do red buff, hit level 6, and I might be able to contest the void grubs. If I'm lucky. Okay, I'm not in a great state after that. Like, that drag... I mean, I did get the dragon, did kill the Shyvana, but I don't have kills. Plus, obviously, like, we lost the fight in general because of the Yone's decision to not move, which is quite bad. So, you know.
I like to watch. How about a kiss?
Just gonna kill that guy real quick. I don't think he has his Q up just yet. He should be dead here, right? Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Lovely. He barely got his Q up in time in that situation, unfortunately. That's okay. He's mid lane, not a problem. We get 2 void grubs, which is pretty decent. Me hitting 6 there off the red buff was very important. I'm not gonna walk for Krugs now. I'd rather walk down because my jungle is entirely up there. Might be able to get this guy's raptors actually as well. We're not looking amazing. We're not looking necessarily terrible, but it's not great at the moment after that dragon situation. Let's get the raptors. We move. The raptors are basically free. Taking anything more would be a little bit too greedy. I don't think that would happen necessarily because they just have like more reaction speed to it in that situation, I think. I don't have ult in that moment either. Okay. I'm just gonna go for my camps. I don't have my ult at the moment, and I really need to get my clear right now. I also really need some kills. That would be very helpful. Oh, bot lane. Ooh. They slightly overextended there. Probably should have pinged once again, but didn't.
Are you lonely? I can help.
You have no vision. Like, what do you expect? You push forward without a singular ward and then expect me to flame me. I mean, I could ping them more aggressively for those situations because that was pretty logical that she would show a bot there. But at the same time, it's one of those where it's like, you literally have 0 wards placed and then you flame me, you know, for a death. Like, what? Like, excuse me.
Drink the pain, toss away the rest. Taste this.
Dude. Okay. Unlucky DC, but I get a double kill, I'll take it. I was actually very fortunate that Shaco was just chilling over there. Trying to go for that mid lane gank while I was around as well. Beautiful timing. That helped me a lot. That double kill is huge. That double kill is absolutely huge. I'm just gonna place the ward because I'm hitting level 9 soon. Could have placed it more aggressively, I suppose. I'm actually gonna smite there. Okay. This is unkillable. There's no way that is happening. I should recall in this position, actually. Because Dragon's going to spawn in 40 seconds. And the bot skull is going to spawn as like the next camp. Top lane is not going to be killable here. What the? Yo, how do you know this information, Shyvana? That is crazy. I do not want to fight this. I just want to back at my Magi's run Dragon. Okay. Just get this. A lot of AP here. Barely not 9 yet, so I guess I should have... ward grubs, if you can, please. Gonna ask for that. I want to play for this dragon really badly. I just need the dragon with me right now. If he AFKs right now, that'd be unfortunate. He has massive priority. Botlane has priority as well. There should be no way they get this. I need their assistance because ideally I don't want to smite here if possible. To be able to get the void grubs as well. Okay, the void grubs now don't matter. I'm going to smite this for speed and go bot. Because the Shyvana is not going to do the void grubs herself. So we just move as fast as possible here. Did he get out? What? How the hell did he do this? You just suicided, I'll take that one. Actually ult to get the kill because of Magi stack reasons. I do not chase this. All I do here is just straight book it for the void grubs. Please, please don't recall. It'd be a bad time to recall here, actually. I'm doing void grubs because it's worth more than trying to defend this bot lane situation and getting a kill. I don't like my Trendemir's movements at the moment. Hopefully this is not going to bite me in the ass. It could, because he's not playing for void grubs right now, but depending on what Shyvana does here, basically. I need to commit to this. If I die, I guess. I think Shyvana's going to prioritize Trendemir, yep. I got 4 with that smite, and we just finished the last one. If Trendemir stalls, that's good. He ideally should have started the void grubs, even though he was low HP, doesn't matter, because Trendemir gets a large amount of his... Wait, did this just despawn? Oh, that's so sad. That's even worse, actually. Trendemir should have started it, because he gets all the regen. Thank you, Lux. Appreciate it. I'm gonna place that ward over here, and we should be able to finish this. Make sure that my Lux knows the information that I do not have smite available to me, so she keeps damaging it. She doesn't. Okay, amazing gameplay. That's scary. And luckily I got it. I need to clear my camps right now. I'm a bit slacking on that. My entire clear is up, and the next dragon spawn is in 250. So I'm actually just going to start on Krugs and clear the entire thing down, because I have some downtime basically in the game right now. No objective up, nothing to take. I mean, we got the Void Grubs. We got at least 4 of them. The other one obviously despawned, unfortunately. Still, the better play would have been for Trendemir to start Void Grubs, because the small ones spawn and all he has to do is just, like, E those. And he gets his entire Fury bar back, so he has permanent healing on the camp. On the Void Grub. So even though his health was like 1, it doesn't matter, because Trendemir could endlessly heal off them, because he gets so much Fury from the small grubs. So that's interesting. But regardless, you know, we got the value. We got the 4 marker on the Void Grub, which is ideal. Need to finish my level 11 and my blue smite here. This is why I'm like really prioritizing the clear at the moment. I might have to rotate bot as quickly as possible though. That's a good trade. Just wait to go invisible.
Let's play hard to get.
I would like him to tell me if the smolder has flash. We're gonna... Doesn't matter. I guess he did flash there, but my E followed him. Interesting. Okay, that was a situation where obviously the Shaco just hard commits. We need to make sure we are there. And then after that, the smolder is most likely going to walk forward. I made sure there with my passive to touch the bushes so I could see where he recalls. Because the moment my exclamation mark appears, that's where he is in the bushes. And that's where his recall position is. Now, this guy didn't commit to recalling, but still. The idea was there. Get the Lich Bane, get the large rod. And we are looking very, very strong at the moment. And my ideal use of this Rift Herald is probably just bot lane. Get the turret here with a dive on the smolder that's going to appear on bot lane in a second. And then we shove. This will also give us potential dragon options. Shaco Ignite used. That is a kill most likely. Let's see if this is control warded. Just wait for the full charm. And execute him, and then we just shove, and we just insta Herald here, basically. This way, we have the kill on bot, because the smolder was showing up for the turret, and then we just simply move for the next turret, tier 2 turret with this Rift Herald. Is going to provide us 700 gold for the both of us, which is huge. So that's a huge gold split. I should have switched to a blue trinket, but didn't. Let's go this way, and then bounce it into the next turret as well. Make sure to hit the wave here as well. So we push that faster, and then we have an amazing use of a Rift Herald right there. Okay, wait, this is bad. Ward, go invisible first. He is dead to the turret shot. Thank you, Lux, for not missing that skill shot. That is an extremely important one. I'm sorry, but you're dead. I can't help you at this point, actually. It's unfortunate, but it's not worth it for me to die right there in that moment. My risk of dying was extremely high. Would they dragon? I don't think so. My ult's up in 5, so I can kill the smolder, basically, is what I'm going for here. Goodbye. Perfect, and then we simply dragon here. Actually, don't know if I can dragon here. I'm scared. I'm extremely scared, actually. This is not just scared. I cannot do this. The Shaco is committing to me too much in that situation, and the Trendemir is not really following me fast enough. I think that's the real one. Yes. Get the XP from that. Good flash from Trendemir. That would have been an for Malphite. That would have been an insta death on his end if he got charmed.
How would they know pleasure?
Pull it out of the pits. Out of the pits. Out of the pits. Backwards, please. Thank you. Cannot have it close because Shyvana could technically snipe it if it's close. This is much harder for Shyvana to snipe. Still unlikely snipe, but it's a more likely snipe than pulling it slightly back. I need a death cap. 470 gold, which is just a jungle rotation here, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Need to make sure I don't forget to switch my trinket, because I need to have a blue trinket, not a normal trinket. Blue trinket is a lot more effective. For Eve, at least. Just please, team, do not die in mid lane right now. Thank you. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's kind of expected, but yeah, what can I do? For me, it's best to just high prioritize my death cap, and if they die, they die. It is one of those where it's like I can't really influence it too much. Finish this, and then we'll get the thing here. This gives red buff to both my Yone and my Trendemir, which is pretty good. My bot lane doesn't really need it. I might be able to help Trendemir with red buff here as well. I'm going to smite for extra speed. I might have to run top in this position. Oh, he died off that one. I didn't even have to ult. Okay. Over the wall, hit the Q, and we reset. I can Baron, I guess, but I'm very afraid here in this position still. I didn't need to ult the Shaco. I thought I did, but I actually just one-shot him off that distance. You know, there's no way Brand just runs mid here. That's crazy. You saw him path mid lane there. Wow. I'm just gonna... Brand has good damage. We should have very good Baron damage. It should be fine. Still, like, a little wary of doing it there because I have so much gold and I still have the death cap in base. But obviously my Trendemir kind of got caught, so I need to be there for him to clean up the fight. Let's get the death cap. And I'm gonna go for a Banshees here. I need to switch my blue trinket, actually, don't forget. I'm going Banshees here because they have Ari Charm and they have the box here and the Malphite ult. There's a lot of scary one skill things they can use on me. They're also relatively AP heavy as well. So the magic resist is nice on top of it. It is just the best item I can get in this situation. Let's just get all of this cleared. Hitting level 15 is a goal here.
That's it, love. Let your guard down. My veil.
Need to make sure I don't walk too close. Okay, that's not bad. Slight overcommitment. I have to respect the rest of their team, though. Trendemir is shoving, so I'm not too worried about this situation.
That they can't look. How about a kiss?
You are serious. That was a very close one. Am I gonna die? Lux shield, yeah. I don't know if I had any burn on me, but I don't think I did. Not bad. We're gonna regen our entire HP bar back with our passive now. As you can see, if you have enough AP, that's easy. But that's all HP I currently need. Decent. Was able to turn that fight. I just need to wait for a better opening. Like the Shyvana I play initially was good with like the E in and then ult and just finish him off, right? But then I need to wait for a better opening to see if they split up positional wise, because my ult's obviously on cooldown, so I need to respect that. This is a tough one because obviously here I just have Baron, which makes it more difficult. So I have to walk this way and spot if the Shyvana is going to be here, which he obviously is. Is going for blue buff here. And just finish off the Shyvana. Perfect. Look for picks is really the biggest advice here, right? Like you see me just look for like good opportunities for picks. Not necessarily going into some bad ones. We have the dragon in 50 seconds. That's a good box, I guess. Be patient. That's an accidental Q-click. That's not good. Do I have enough money for Banshees? I don't. Okay. I'd like to play for this dragon if possible. Just gotta reset now if they want to reset.
Just tear them from rib cages.
I don't like the HP my Brand and my Lux are currently playing. It's pretty scary stuff. Let's get the plant out of the way as well. Just gotta burst out the Ocean Soul. It's important here.
I like to watch.
I'm gonna rely on Yone's consistent DPS, and I'm gonna burst it now with one more Q here, then W Charm, and then we stand still, we wait. We QE Smite and basically one-shot it. Okay, Yone did a little bit less damage than I expected, but still a very big smite. Okay, let's go back. I have 2400 gold, so I'm gonna be able to afford my Banshees now, which is going to be huge. Gives me the magic resist, gives me the spell shield and the damage. AP goes up. A last item here I'm looking at probably something like... I mean, I could do a bunch of things. Do I need the Void Staff is going to be the main question. Probably not is the answer here, because I'm not really stacking any magic resist. So I most likely do not need it, so I can go for other things. I'm most likely going to end up going Cosmic Drive next item, but we'll see. Okay. Some pretty good damage. Respect a little bit here. Go back invisible. Okay. That's not too bad. Losing HP doesn't really matter in this position because I can just go invisible here. And regenerate it back, as you can see. She's gonna go for... Don't particularly like that ult too much. She's playing relatively safe here. Okay.
Always dress like you're seducing your next victim.
They committed a little harder to that play than I expected, I'm not gonna lie. Baron is obviously something I want to play for here.
It's better in the dark.
Just wait for my team to be back on the map a little bit. Just clearing a little. We'll see what happens here. I'm gonna look for a pick here. Oh, that's a pick on Lux. That's not good. Oof. Yikes. Oh, that's not a good position to be in. He is dead as well, isn't he? Yeah, he's definitely dead, especially after that. Right. Can I get... Yeah, a good ward, I guess. That's brutal.
Hate and love are just two. Come on, touch me.
That's a good run. Pretty good run decision there to go that way. Wait for the charm.
Let's sneak around.
Can heal myself back. This is fine.
That's it, love. Let your guard down.
I don't have anywhere to go because if I walk on the control ward, I'm dead. I don't have a spell shield right now. I basically just get like hit by the... I got hit by the... Okay, yeah, that box is brutal. Damn. Why did that still have to be there? If I don't have a spell shield, I get hit by the charm and I got one shot if I face check the control ward bush, which is obviously terrible. Don't want to do that. Just gotta do it. Still good, a good play for me to fix the fight. My team's positioning is not very good. Hopefully Brand is not AFK here. Like, this is really bad movement from him right now. Because he needs to do Baron damage with us. Every single second matters, and he is currently trolling. Not a big fan of this position. Dude, what are they doing? Can you position yourself not so greedy, please? I need to go for the Malphite here, obviously. I don't like their greed right now. It's way too much. I have so much gold and I can't be sticking around permanently trying to go for bad fights. That's a control ward placement. God damn, that's brutal. Like, please just listen to the back off ping. Like, it's ridiculous that they don't. I can't be dealing with that situation when I have 3,000 gold. That's an entire item I'm missing out on. It's just too much. It is just too much to miss out on after, like, winning the previous fights. My cooldowns aren't looking too good. I have so much gold. Wait for the full charm. And just one-shot him. It's important in that situation I wait for the full charm. Because she is not going to get anywhere. Lux just hits the snare, it's free. Very good. Gotta play for the dragon in 30 seconds here.
Suffering is the meaning of life. That's it, love. Let your guard down.
It's worth ulting the Malphite, I think. Even at 1 HP, I think it's safe to do that. And then we just play dragon now. I was, like, not sure if I wanted to ult that, but I think it's worth it that he dies in that exact moment without getting, like, kited a little bit because I didn't have enough initial burst damage. Get the red buff, obviously, and then we just dragon instantly. Just full charm wait a little bit here. Okay, good. I have 4.7 thousand gold. Interesting. He is getting some magic resist now. I don't need it just yet, so I'm just gonna go for this here and buy a blue potion for those moments. I'm gonna obviously sell the boots because I have movement speed here, and movement speed here, so I can sell it for anything I want, and it's most likely just gonna end up being a void staff, but I don't need it right now. It's probably gonna be necessary as my next item because then they'll have a bit more magic resist. So for now we're just going AP. We have 1100 ability power at the moment with Elder Dragon, so I should be able to instantly finish a fight by myself. Just gotta wait for a nice opening. Ah, it's a control ward there, my god. Okay. Just sneak in from the side here.
Keep them longing, make them flee.
Just gotta be patient.
A little bit of heaven before the hell.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to be careful. Yone and Brand are obviously dead, so it's a big mistake there for them. He replaced his controller, so I now have an opening into the base here, potentially. Dead, perfect. Auto-attack the ward there with the Lux, which he did beautifully as well. We go invisible again, we look for another pick. I can probably look for a very aggressive move here. Do this, that would work, I think. Because the Elder allows me to cleave them for a large amount of damage without risking too much. Because they're going to get hit for a lot, and if they get below Elder health, it's really bad for them. No, that box. I'm dead. Dude, that box placement was crazy. Sad box. The engage there was pretty good. It was just that my team had no real follow-up damage, unfortunately. They were all super low. I didn't have enough damage to like completely execute them, so that was a very close one. The box placement was unfortunate. If I got the chance to go invisible one more time, I would have probably killed 2 more of them. But I needed that chance, and the box prevented me from getting that chance, which is extremely unfortunate. I need to deal with that a bit. They're buying like control wards, and Shaco's placing boxes and stuff. It's not the easiest thing to deal with at the moment. He has the Chaotic. I'm gonna need the Void Staff for that. I can sell my boots, obviously. I'm still above 10 Magi stacks, so I still get the movement speed from that, which is fine. But I need to not die too much, because every death for me right now is 1,000 gold. Don't kill it within 10 seconds, you monster. Give me red buff at least. Jesus. 200 gold for Void Staff. Wait, why do I don't really want to give you... Oh my god, whatever. Do I make enough money here? I think I barely do. I'll give her that one. Let's get the Void Staff. Come, Baron. Malphite's the only one I can't execute in one hit. The rest of the team does die to me in one go. The Malphite I will kill with a full charm, but not without a full charm. It's not happening. I'm just gonna walk straight middle, but do an Evelynn tactic here. Loop in from the backside. Okay, I have to be careful for Shaco's position in that situation. Why the hell did you... Oh, that's so sad. I wanted to loop in from behind, but didn't happen. Just do it. It's fine. We should have plenty of Baron damage. It should not be a problem. I'm actually going to do this to see if she's like over the wall. She isn't. That's good. Okay. I was hoping to get the Shaco with a nice flank or the Ari or something, but he turned around. If I was ready for that turnaround, he would have died to a QE, but yeah, he was pretty quick with his reactions as well.
Need to find me? Just follow the trail of widows.
Let's see where the control wards are at. I'm very scared of like box placements here as well right now, which is not very good. Like boxes are very scary. I do have a Banshee, so I can walk through one box, but it's still pretty scary.
Are you lonely? I can help.
Look at that box, man. Oh my god, that's disgusting. I'm dead. No, my dude just ignored me. Okay. Dude, I'm playing badly around these Shaco boxes. It's really showing. I need to do a better job playing around these Shaco boxes, and I'm doing none of that right now. It's a big problem because it's costing me a tremendous amount. Don't die. Oh, I'm really stupid for trying stuff like that. Usually it's fine, but Shaco boxes ruin my existence with this. Like, Shaco boxes are just brutal, man. I really have to respect them more, and I didn't. And the Shyvana got the dive on me as well. I really need to play to let my team go in first. They're honestly, like, without putting it in a different way, they're pretty useless. Like, look at them, man. 1 in 9, 11 deaths, 14 deaths, 9 deaths. I really have to be very careful because if I die, it's bad. And I cannot have that. These Shaco boxes are brutal. Oh, that's not good. That is really bad, actually. That's, yeah, that's not worth it. Right before the dragon spawns, it's brutal to die like that. Okay, my team is definitely trying to lose. I'm making some mistakes myself, though, which I'm not too happy about. If they get Elder here, we are in trouble. Yeah, they do get Elder here. This is brutal. I don't think I make this, but I'm gonna have to just book it in a straight line and see and pray for the best, I guess. Oh my god, you lucky rats. I was there at like, it was like 30 HP or something. Oh man. That's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. What? Turn around, do damage, my guy. You are gonna die to Elder anyway. Dude, oh, that was so close. I needed to ult backwards because I didn't have the movement speed to make it initially there. This is so brutal. Like, the one thing I did here was too aggressive and I shouldn't have done it. And my team is not in a good enough state to be able to deal with it, like, just one mistake from me. So it's just costing me a lot because I lost a lot of Magi stacks and they now have Elder. So even though I have 0 dragons and they're still behind, the Elder is going to be brutal. I think if Lux didn't suicide in this position and actually tried to cover this a bit, we might have been able to do that fight position better. Because she could have stalled, even for like 2 seconds. If she stalls, I get an ult range and the dragon is guaranteed to be mine. I can try to execute the like any one of them really by just walking straight into mid lane. Without Baron, that is pretty ideal. I definitely am lacking a little bit of movement speed though, now that I'm missing my 10 Magi stacks, which has been some in situations for me. But we'll hopefully go for an execution. The Shaco is brutal. Like, those boxes are destroying me right now. They're gonna probably play super defensive, I would imagine. Yeah, more boxes. Right. Please do not overextend. And like that, them following me like that is not good because I need to be the one just catching somebody off guard and one-shotting them completely. If they follow me, it's going to be more and more obvious that I'm in the vicinity, which is worse. I really just need them to not make like a stupid mistake by walking up too far. And then I look for a nice pick. If I can kill any of them, I think we just win the game. But I have to get there right now. And I lost all my Magi stacks, so I lost a lot of damage and movement speed, which is not very good. The Magi's most likely has got to be sold for another item here. Still just gotta wait for the Elder to disappear. I can't go for the base move like I usually would because of Shaco boxes, so those are brutal for me right now. Goodbye, Ari. Most likely just gonna have to ult out and use my passive to get back in. That's 2 and a heal. That should be game. That's all I needed. I can't reach this. That's a good enough execution for me to be able to end the game off of, I think. Just hit the turrets, please. Gonna Lichbane proc these turrets. And then we just hit Nexus and it's over. Okay, I got a little sloppy at the end. I definitely did, but yeah, my team was pretty heavy at the same time. A 6k damage on Lichbane, and I don't think there's anything else to look at stat-wise. If I didn't get my Soul Stealer stacks back up, I would have just replaced it for another AP item. Something that gives me a lot. Maybe even a Zonias. I don't really build it too often on Eve, but maybe it could have been good in this situation. But yeah, at least you need 10 stacks. That's all you need for the movement speed, so I most likely would have been able to do that. But good catch on the Ari, allows for the transition into the finish. And that is it for Evelynn. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to like button below. And I will see you guys in the end game stats. Alright, so for the end game stats here, I ended up doing 65.2k damage, which is like a crazy amount more. Look at my solo laners, man. 20k damage each. That is ridiculously bad. That's nothing. That's, I mean, yeah. Brand eventually got somewhere. Lux played pretty well. Like, Lux actually did a solid job. Brand obviously scales very well with AoE damage and stuff, so he did something, but 20k on both solo laners is... That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Yeah, they were more balanced, I guess. It's a good carry, I suppose. True damage at 3.4k. Objective damage at 88.5, which is a lot there as well. Unfortunately, did miss that one Elder at the end. I think my smite did go off, but I missed it on like 20 HP or something, sadly. Healing done at 36k. A lot of this obviously is just Evelynn passive. Very good. Damage taken at 54.4. We have self-mitigated at 42.5. Gold earned at 21k. I had nothing else to buy, really. Like, obviously, I lost my Magi stack, so I could have sold it for, like, any other AP item, basically. That would have been fine. I would not have sold it if I could keep it above 10, at least, because the 10% movement speed is, like, huge. Like, that's so significant, especially since I sold my boots. So if I could keep it above 10, I would go for that. But if the game was looking real bad and I couldn't do that anymore, then I would look for just any other item. Probably a Zonias to maybe deal with like a full-on engage. And, you know, something like that at that point. Because I did have quite a decent amount of dive potential on me without any backup for my team, essentially. With like the Shyvana R in and the Malphite R in. The Zonias could be very useful in this situation specifically. But, you know, if I could keep above 10, I would keep it above 10. Electrocute for 2500 damage. Sudden Impact for 1700 damage. Eyeball Collection for the extra 30 AP. Relentless for the movement speed. Again, movement speed is very important. This is also what allows us to easily sell boots like Relentless, Lich Bane, Cosmic Drive, all percentage movement speeds on top of this movement speed. And then 10% from this as well. You're going to be quite fast, sorry. Absolute Focus for the extra AP, and then Gathering Storm for the additional scaling. Gave me 80 AP in this game. This one went pretty far at 40 plus minutes. So it's very good for that purpose. You saw me hit like 1200 AP type levels, which is obviously very good. And yeah, that is it for Eve. I will see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.